Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Chris here. I want to bring you guys a little update on Bitcoin, kind of things I was looking at, all that. If you guys could like, subscribe, I really appreciate it. It helps the channel out. So guys, what we're looking at right now is a potential fifth wave that could be coming in. So when you're looking at this, guys, it kind of is breaking down, and I wanted to show this to you. So it almost looks like we have our 1, and then our 2, which was a nice retracement. I believe that was to about the 618 right in there. Then we had our 3 wave, that nice big impulse wave. Then we're having our 4 that's basically essentially pulling back to the 50 right now, pretty close to it, and it's also testing the 30-day moving average right here. And then are we due, especially with the good news we got about the ICE situation, New York Stock Exchange and all that, could we potentially come back up here, and could this fifth wave test 9,500, 10,000, somewhere right in there? So let's put it right there, guys, just kind of see what that would look like. And I definitely could see that playing out. So we just probably had some of the most bullish news we potentially have ever had in Bitcoin, and people haven't put it into the market yet or accounted for it. So guys, maybe right up here test that and see, and then maybe have our A, B, C correction before we go on to our next set of 5s and get over this 10,000. But we very well could come back up here on a very strong fifth wave on good news and come up here and test this $10,000 again, guys. It's a great possibility. So I just wanted you to be aware of that. That's kind of what I'm looking at. The targets have been set. Everything's been hitting. You can see this overall downtrend line that we had here that we kind of got out of. We're underneath now, so we need to blast up through that. That's going to be very important. Our RSI is at 46. So guys, if we do get that nice hook, we have room to run, which is another good thing, because last time we got up to around 77, close to 80. So we have plenty of room to run. We have nice support here, guys. So the support that I'm looking at in red at 7,270, that's our 30-day moving average. So that's not exponential moving average, that's our moving average. And then also underneath that, we have our 50-day moving average, which may be another good spot to potentially have some buy orders in, because what we do, we don't want to retrace past the top of this wave 1, which would be right here. And we also have all that support. Do you see all this over here, guys? Right there. So this could be another potential buy area here. So a lot of people will start laddering in around this 30 right here, that 50% we had on the Fibonacci, and they're going to be laddering down potentially to this 50 to get a bounce off this, where we have a lot of support here, and then make our next move up to complete the fifth wave. Then we'll have our ABC correction, then it starts over again, guys. So that's what I'm looking for. I like that we do have the supports that we're having right now, and I feel like the market has not factored in the news yet. Let's see. And the chart guy, he was talking about all this in terms of ICE and how basically this is some of the most bullish news that we could potentially have for Bitcoin, because this may set the stage, guys, for the EFT to be approved as well. One moment. Let me turn my phone off here. So this news here, we didn't have this in place when the Winklevoss twins did their ETF, and they're saying this one could be ready to go essentially. This ICE news could be essentially ready to go in November. So really do some research into that. I'm going to hope to get another video out about that today, go into the articles, because I still need to read some more on it as well. But guys, seems like this is a decent time, because there's a lot of good things happening. You heard about the Starbucks situation, how they're going to allow you to basically, use Bitcoin, that different type of stuff for, even for cappuccinos, things like that, where you can almost load a card and then, be able to use it. But these impulse waves are playing out exactly how you would want them to. You even look at this retracement, guys, to start wave 1. So right here's wave 1, and we came down. And look where we closed, guys, right on the 618. And what happened? Then we had that nice blast. And you can see how big these blasts are, guys, when they take place. So let's measure that as well, just so you guys can get a little picture of how much percentage gains, if you're buying at the right time, you can make if you're willing to sell as well. So from right down here all the way up. So guys, we'll call it almost 40% gains right there in a matter of a few days. So this started on the 12th and went till, we'll just call it right there at the tweezer tops, the 25th. So you think about in 13 days, 14 days, whatever, you can have that type of gains, 40% on your money. That's really huge. And then we had this really nice retracement, which we wanted. I've been talking to my wife about this when we were in the hospital for my son being born. It was happening all through this move right here. And because I missed that move, I was in the hospital and I saw the tweezer tops and said, you know what, there's going to be a nice retracement. That's probably wave 3 that got put in, and now 4 is going to come back down, and then we're going to have our 5 coming back up. And guys, this is valid as long as it doesn't go through this support here or cross over this wave 1. Wave 4 can never cross down into wave 1. Just like the start of this here, guys, if this 2 that we were talking about came down past the start of this wave 1, then it's invalid as well. So guys, remember, I'm just a rookie in Elliott Wave. I know enough to get myself into a little bit of trouble, but I am studying it hard, and you know, I'm really looking into some different things, and a lot of it really makes sense, and it really looks like it's playing out right now. And you know, guys, Elliott Wave is just one thing to use along with moving averages, Fibonacci's, trend lines, candles, all those different things, Bollinger Bands, all that type of stuff you want to use as well with the Elliott Wave. And Elliott Wave and Fibonacci retracements, they go hand in hand, so that's something I really want you guys to pay attention to as well. One more thing, I want to check the Bollinger Bands here. Okay, let me get an indicator or 2 off, guys. 1 second. So let's cut the 100 off. Alright. And I hope you all are having a wonderful morning. It's great to be here with you. Alright guys, so we broke down through the middle band right here, and like I said, we have that support on the 30, and then at the bottom of the band here, that's going to be around your 50 as well, 50 moving average, that 7,000, that's 69.15, which could be another area to put some good targets, some buy zones. And remember guys, it's all about the risk to reward. So if you buy at that spot and then all of a sudden we break down, you know what I mean, then you're stopped out. And yeah, you're going to have a little bit of a loss, but you potentially could hit this, guys. Look at this retracement. What if we come up here for a wave 5? You know, anywhere from that 9,200 to 10,000, those are some really good gains. So it's that risk to reward. It looks like a good setup. That's what I'm doing, guys. I'm just slowly laddering into this because I really do think these are good prices, and with the news that we had, it's gonna take place, guys. And Bitcoin's going to go where I think we all think it's going to go. It's just going to continue to take some time. And, you know, there's only, total 21 million Bitcoins in the world. And we know that, you know, probably over 5 million of them are lost or destroyed right now. So there's not that many. So even if you can get your hands on like 1/10 of a Bitcoin, guys, down the road in the future, like we talked about, the gold 2.0, it could be a really, really big deal. Bitcoin ever goes to $100,000 and you have 1/10 of one, you have $10,000 right there in digital gold. So I want you guys just remember that. Always be smart, and remember, like we talked about with the moving averages, they're going to act as ceilings and they're also going to act as support. And we're getting support off that 30-day moving average right now at $7,270, right in that range. Then the next one that we want to look for is the support right over here, that 50 moving average as well. So guys, that's what I'm looking at. I'm going to try to get another video out for you. But you got to remember, with this trend, it really looked like we may have put in a bottom here around that 57.41. Okay, and it all could have started here with this bullish engulfing candle. And they play such a big role. I have the Japanese candlestick charting book, and when you go through that, it talks all about the bullish engulfing candles, you know, the dark cloud covers, all that different type of stuff, tweezer tops. And when you see one of these bullish engulfing candles like we see with a move and an impulse like we've had, that really looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to hit our 5. And we're going to run up there, then we'll have our ABC correction. So remember, that completes a market cycle, guys. Then you continue to move on to the next one depending on the trend. You can also have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s and downtrends, and you'll have your ABC corrections that go up, and that's your reactions, because you're always going to have reactions. So guys, if you could like, subscribe, all that, I really appreciate it. God bless each and every one of you. It's a pleasure to be here with you.